Hey folks, let's make some money on LinkedIn. Thank you very much for joining this solo episode of Explode Your Expert Business Show, where we bring the best experts of the world together. And today is my solo episode, and I want to talk about a cool strategies I found on LinkedIn that is getting me hundreds of leads every single day without paying a penny. That's to be sure. Now, I'm away and I don't trust much of the high P internet marketing kind of word. And the reason why I don't trust that, it is because I'm one of these kind of marketers. And one of the reasons why I got sick and tired of this industry is false claims. So every time I see a big number up there, I'm like, yeah, sure, it might have happened once or twice, and now you're making it a thing. However, I've been testing this strategy for about 7-8 months now, and it worked consistently without failing. So before I share anything with you, I know I test it, and I test it for a longer period of time, not just a one-off, because things can always work on a one-off basis. But I want to see the longevity, the consistency. And so a lot of people told me, "Oh, you should be focusing on LinkedIn, Simone. You're wasting a big opportunity." Now, I had kind of like a largish LinkedIn following, about 3,000 connections, nothing huge. But they were not definitely relevant connections. They were a lot of web developer from India, Bangladesh, you know what I mean, right? But since I decided to take it seriously, then I decided to connect in the right ways with people. And through this experience, through this process, I found that there are about 3 different steps that help you connect with someone and make money at the same time and generate qualified leads. So what are those different steps? Let's explore them one by one. Number 1 is connection. So you need to find the right person and connect with that right person. That's generally what takes most of your time. It takes quite a long time to do that because you need to search through different profiles, find the different keywords, and then find the right prospect. But also, this is the one which is one of the most important parts, because if you connect with the wrong prospects, then they will not buy, and then you will not have any clients, and then you will waste this amazing opportunity that you have. So that's number 1. Now, after you connect with that prospect, then you need to do something else. Now you need to reach out and send them the very first message that triggers a conversation. Because what you don't want to sell in the first message. You want to start a conversation to understand if what you're talking about and what you offer is also relevant for them. So that's step number 2. And then step number 3, invite them to attend a seminar or a webinar or a phone call, whatever is your conversion mechanism after this conversation started. Now, how can we then go about it? How can we then streamline and utilize tools to help us out in this process? That's the big question I asked, because I seen that it was working. I was doing everything manually, and I was getting leads, I was getting people attending my events, I was getting people inquiring about the services that we were offering, but it was taking way too much time. So I said there must be a better way. And so I started listening to a lot of different podcasts and trainings on LinkedIn. And I came across one, I don't remember who said it, I think it was John Nemo. Follow this guy, really top-notch on LinkedIn. And he mentioned this tool called Meet Leonard. Now, if you're involved in the social media world, you might have known about Meet Edgar, which is a great scheduling tool for different social media platforms. But you might not have heard about Meet Leonard. Now, Meet Leonard is absolutely amazing because it helps you connect automatically with people. It helps you send message automatic broadcasts to people, and also helps you tag and acts as a CRM for LinkedIn. Absolutely brilliant. But On the other side, because it helps you connect automatically with people and helps you send automatic messages to people, then some people abuse it and they don't know how to use it the right way. And so in LinkedIn is an absolute almost no-go to send these broadcast messages where you can invite people to an event or invite people to a webinar. People are sick and tired of this without a relationship. LinkedIn is a relationship platform. And so that's why we came up with this hybrid method and asked myself, what if I can use automation and personal touch at the same time, and automate the things that takes longer for me in like the prospecting and reaching out and sending the connection and the first message, and then pick the conversation afterwards as a real human being. And so I tested that for about 5 months, and oh my god, it worked like crazy. Let me explain this to you. I've got a system now through Midlearner where I find and I use also Sales Navigator, which is the paid version of LinkedIn, which is only like $75 a month, something like that. So it's not that expensive at all. And but it gives you a much targeted way to find leads. And also LinkedIn seems like it's closing an eye if you're using a bot tool, because using a bot and automation is against LinkedIn terms and conditions. But apparently if you're paying LinkedIn and having a subscription, then it looks like it's working anyway. It looks like it's working anyway. So when I started using this, tool, then I use this tool to connect automatically, find the right people through Sales Navigator, send an automated connection and an automated first message to start the conversation. I don't want to sell anything. I don't want them to buy anything. I just want them to have an interaction with me. Hey, how you doing? Hey, what are you working on at the moment? Hey, great profile. I wanted to connect with you. Something simple that requires an immediate answer and triggers a conversation, and then I can start having building a relationship with them, understanding what they're working on, understanding what challenges they might having if they're open enough to immediately talk about it, understand if they need any help with what I'm offering. Hey, this is what I'm working on. Do you happen to know anyone who is looking for this? Like, all this kind of conversation will come later. But immediately I want to have a message that gives them something, a short response. And that's how I'm using this hybrid tool to then invite them to attend a webinar, to a lot of times to attend one of our mastermind and trainings, and also immediately, if they are ready, to have a call and see how we can work together. So that's how the hybrid method works. I'm going to run a training next week where I give you all the processes, all the templates, all the best ways to use this hybrid method, which we have finalized in the past 5 months. So if you are interested in that, send me a message here on my page, or contacting me by email at simone@gtex.org.uk, or simply comment below, because this is gonna change your LinkedIn game. If you are serious about working on LinkedIn and getting the right clients from LinkedIn, this is mind-blowing. You will absolutely love it. So now that's all for me. I hope you enjoyed this episode that opened some doors, that opened some opportunities for you, because this kind of results that you're getting on LinkedIn for almost free, then if you're talking about paid Facebook advertisement, is gonna be we're talking about the thousands of pounds or thousands of dollars, and you're getting it absolutely for free on LinkedIn. So before they change something there, let's use the most that we can to build this great relationship, but without spending every single hour under the sun. Now, I'm looking forward to seeing you on that training, so contact me if you're interested. And up until next episode, remember that together we grow exponentially. Bye for now.